Now the first thing we want to check out is yeah, I end up fixing it. As you see, it's different. Little follower right there. I moved the middle part, you know. It was causing a lag. But anyway, besides that, let's get right into it. So I'm gonna replace. I'll go the one. I guess what 5 turns in, some shit like that. This one. You see all the win. Look, this deck wins across the night. This is the same deck. Wins across the board. The only loss. I'm literally what 11-10 or some shit like that. No, okay, 10-1. All right, 10 wins, 1 loss. Really was good. You know, I'm not making this public because people copy people decks in this game. I mean, y'all can if y'all see the video, you watch through the end. Yeah, go ahead, copy it. Go ahead. I'll show y'all the build. But I'd be damned to run into you, man. Alright, you see this hand right here? You see what this hand right here? So first thing, you gotta get 2 monsters on the board to start this combo. Right here, I got 3 on the boards because 1 for 1 for this bitch. This lady right here could get this man I sent to the graveyard right back on the field. We just need her in the graveyard. That's why I use her and the nab for this link. And this link just adds a word to my hand. Also, what this link do is send a equip card from my deck to the graveyard, which I could get bamboo sword, you know, to mill to actually give me that burning bamboo sword to my hand. That's part of the combo. Now, burning to my hand means I can skip someone main phase 1, right? The dude right here I just summoned targets the equip card for the graveyard added to your hand, which works well with this because I can get bamboo sword to my hand and use the burning bamboo sword off rip, so skipping their main phase 1, so they gonna have their battle phase. Now right here I XYZ summon to the Deltros, because why not, you know? I could have summoned the other guy, but the other guy returns all the monsters face to the hand, all the cards to the hand. I don't want to do that shit. But anyway, Triple Burst Dragon. The reason why I do Triple Burst Dragon on this play and sit on him is mainly because Triple Burst Dragon could tribute itself to special summon the Link monster again, so I can use the effect. You see, he ended up ending his turn, right? So I do Terminal World. Terminal World, this card, we both skip our main phase 2. So combine that with Burning Bamboo Sword, where I can get my Bamboo Swords recycled. See, Triple Burst gets this back. I can mill another. Boom. Go right into again. Get that shit to hand. Now, with 2 Cursed Bamboo Swords, I can bounce both of them to hand to loot this process. When I do that, it permanently skips their main phase 1 and their main phase 2. The Golden Bamboo Sword gives me the draws I need. Alright? But, yeah. While I was explaining from this, right? That little dude right here returns this equip card right to your hand. Only if we special summon. So this will special summon right from the deck because he's a 1-star. Link Karibo is good too to send him to the graveyard with that Cursed Bamboo Sword. Will give me a Golden Bamboo Sword draw combo to get my hand together. Super Poly is there because I could make a Teller Light called the Dark Teller Knight, and like it turns everybody in the field dark. And Super Poly would I would say these 2 right here. Their cards dark monsters on the field. I could super poly field. Free of cost. Plus I got hand power. This is the infinite, you know, chop card I was talking about. As you can see, he comes back on the field, second standby with her effect. So he ended up dying. Now, Z Master Telelock, this is full control of the deck. Knowing my field has the negates necessary just in case something happened, you know? Like I said, the thing to stop it, you gotta have an MST on your battle phase in your hand. If you draw an MST, that's why someone can run an MST. Draw an MST, you can activate during the battle phase. This quick play spell card, right? So you MST the little terminal world so you can get your main phase 2 so you can set a board. I'm prepared for that with those 2 trap cards. He set a board as Super Poly, right? The Independence, the one right there negates the monster effect. He tried to set a board, activates monster effect, I negate it. All right. So this is one of the duels example. The other duel, like, let's see, we see the one turn he scooped. I'm trying to find another 5 turn. I'll go down the list right here. All right. We keep showing you this masterpiece of a deck now. Now, you see my hand, right? It's so unorthodox. Like, I don't have what I need, but I have Cursed Bamboo Sword. So this is what I'm about to do. See, Likaribo is good because I send that to the graveyard with the Cursed Bamboo Sword. I'm going to sit on a Likaribo, which that could give me the burden in my hand. Now, this trap card is what's going to save me. See, I banished her already. This trap card was going to save me. All right? Because he wasn't real challenge. I was scared. Right? This is why I run floodgates like that. He was trying to get into his combo right here. I use this trap card to stop it. Now he can't do nothing. Right? So he said, oh, Lee Karibo. He gets 0 damage to me. He skips the main phase 2, right? So this is what happens. So I draw the roller. That's the perfect one right there. I get the nab to my hand. The nab as my monster. Alter. I use the nab for alter because this is for second turn. Or I could get Fire Flint Lady to get that raw off the play. Now, she's on the field. She, I swear, she is the combo maker. I could get the bamboo right there. I put the sword already down beforehand. Get him right here. Get the Cursed Bamboo Sword effect. Get the golden sword for my deck, right? So I can have draw power. Because this might go in my hand anyway. Boom. Now I have draw power. So I put this down, equipped it to him. That goes off. Burn Bamboo Sword. Bam. I got the equipped monster. Now, I banish that bamboo. Summon him. Link his monster. Boom, 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 boom. Underworld comes in the field. Right? Underworld is essential. Alright, so Burn Bamboo Sword to my hand. Sits on Underworld. Now, since I activated Bamboo Sword, it skips in main phase 1. See? Boom. The combo. Boom. He can't really do nothing, right? So, I draw to IDP, right? IDP is essential too, just in case he finally do something. This comes back with this comes back, like I said. Fire Flint Lady, I can summon that. Boom. Boom. Right here, 1,000 damage. Boom. Summon this again. Now, I'm just looking at the combo right here. Right, I still got a Bamboo Sword in my deck that still, can be used. Shown. I get the Flare Flint Lane to my hand, just in case next turn. I have everything shown right here. So I combo loops again, so I can get a Bamboo Sword to skip his turn. Right now, let's try to do 2 golden. This is big. I got Hello Draw Power. That's 4 free cards in my hand afterwards. This shit started getting ridiculous. I get the Burst Dragon again. I'll equip this to him. That goes off. Golden. Boom, boom, boom. Golden. Boom, boom, boom. Now, I have a normal summon, so I normal summon you can lady. Boom. And I go for game. Now, if you activate a spell trap while I was attacking, the Triple Burst Dragon effect can negate it. That's why I run it. Because it protects my monsters. It's really good, I put True Legends in my name. Want to find me? I'll put my character ID here. Boom, boom, boom. Dual mid, whatever. Yeah, it's the 2 duels I showed you is the best example of it. In casual, I locked a person for 9 whole turns before this game. Let's go. This deck is insane. All right. So, I'm about to show you how I build it. Can't even speak right now. Z Master Affinity, Z Master of Locksteller. Alright, guys, here we go. So this is how I build this deck, alright? I run 2 burning, right? So I can get into it. You can run out 1, you can run out 2. It depends on what other card you want to do. You want to add more floodgates to it, staples. You can add 1. Because you can add it to your hand with the curse, but like, I don't trust 1 because they can pop it, like MS2 or something like that. And if I don't have save, I don't have another one, because you can't necessarily bounce a continuous spell to your graveyard to your hand like you did the equip card. So that's why I run 2. Terminal Row, I run 2 also because the same reason. Boom, Curse Bamboo, course 3. Golden, course 3. I run Foolish Burial Goods so I can send Curse. So I can speed up the process because Curse is not once per turn if one to add. So you can use it to add no matter how many times, alright? I run Super Poly at 2. I'll show you the monster I go off of. Right here, all face-up monsters of the field become dark. Boom, with this combo. Mud Dragon's here. This is just a case because this turns into a tuner. If you special summon it, it's like the way this says, it comes a tuner. 4/4/1. Boom. Zeus is good because the XZ right here. Go to Zeus, or you see right here, boom, boom, special summon Diamond, boom, attack right here, Zeus onto the Diamond, and pretty basically clear board, right? Let's see. I run 2 of him. You could run him at 3, but I decided to run him 2 because I want like these 3 fusion monsters here. Link Karibo. You see, I can accelerate some combos just in case I get that kind of dead hand. I can actually make it a good hand because Link Karibo could send my 1-star to the graveyard with my bamboo. Alright. So that said, we got Underworld on 1. We got Triple Burst on 1. Hey, you can run it out 2 because it could loop back and forward. But Triple Burst, I just run 1 out 1 right now. You see, it gives you a free negate on their battle phase, right? The damage stuff. Or monster effect activates, so you can negate it, which is really good to have this on field when you're attacking, right? So that's good. Let's see, 1-for-1 is good to get Fire Flint Lady on the field, just in case you'll have much of a combo. Fire Flint Lady, you can instantly combo. This effect, you can send this card to graveyard, special summon level 4 lower warrior monster from your hand. If you do, your opponent cannot target with card effects this turn, which is good, not for the card effect one, but the special summon, because it gives you 2 different archetypes to work together, right? That's the little main combo one. But I run her at 2, not so much as 3 because I want to run into her as much, and it's a plus that she's a 1-star. Infernoble. Alright, I run her at 1. Even though she could come back, this deck does allow her to be useful, 2 from him. You could run him 3 to take this out, but this one could be helpful in a certain sense because it adds your equip card or fire word from your deck to your hand or in the end phase. And since you will lock them out, this gives you extra material to add to your hand, just in case you don't have that specific card. Now, there's a thing though. I run Ash Blossoms, like I said. Ash Blossoms is one of my gates. Boom, boom. And I run Reasoning because they don't know if it's a 1-star or a 4-star, They gotta check. Is it a 1 or 4, or you get this bitch out of the field, This big boy. This big boy could come back no matter what, though. If you're in the graveyard, you want shit in the graveyard. That's the thing. You can work from the graveyard, you can work from your deck, you can work from your field. It's full control. So this is how the build is. Foolish Burial is to get this one monster in graveyard to get on the field, or this monster in the graveyard that gets you equipped for your hand. All right, Fool's Burial is for those 2 targets. And that's about it. This is the deck. Z Master of Lock. Hope y'all enjoy. It's been Corville DX, your host. Let me give you a preview of Z Master Affinity 2.0. Maybe the next video I'll make it 2.0. Alright, but this is Z Master Affinity state right now. You know, I'll give y'all a preview of this deck. Alright. Last Z Master Affinity don't have these cards because I updated during the times, you know, getting more support, you know. But yeah, we got 3 Hurts, we got 2 Nashers, we got 2 Cores, we got 3 Dreys, we got 3 Cyber Dragons, 3 Quick Draws, 1 Solar Wind Jammer, 3 Soldiers. Now, this is a really good card, alright. Usually, you have a Cyber Dragon in your hand, you scarred it, so you can summon this, so you can summon the Cyber Dragon from the graveyard. It's a full special summon while wasting your normal summon. Or, you have this, right? You have a Cyber Dragon already in the graveyard, so you discard this to add 1 to your hand, and put this in the field to special summon this from the graveyard to get a plus. There's a hella of plus right here. Which could proc Soldier to add itself while sending the Cyber Dragon you add to your hand to the graveyard. And it's all special summons. Which you could normal summon the Core to add a spell trap to your hand. And you just got pieces like this, that, and third. Machine Dupe is good with Core, Nasher, and Hurts. Because they all become Cyber Dragon and lower than 500 attack. Which you could summon these Cyber Dragons from your deck. Instant Fusion is good because you got Panzer Dragon. You got 1-for-1 for, let's see, Nasher. You can Nasher on your field. You can summon Hurts and becomes a level 5 you special summon in the field, but it's usually for Nasher, so you can get plays off. This is a good ad for Cyber Dragon. It's a must, and this is an ad too. This is an ad where I have things in the graveyard. This is the ad to have things in the graveyard. This, I used to run out 3. I'm running out 1 because Quick Draw is not that important anymore. Before it was important for the speed, but the speed of the deck, it's like hella faster this time. It's not important. I run this as 1 as well. Because even though I have things in hand in the graveyard, I want dead hand into like 3 of these. You know, you don't cycle these as much. Future Fusion is really good. After the first stab by phase, you can send your materials in the graveyard, which you end up sending Hurts to the graveyard to add shit to your hand. Because when these become Cyber Dragons, you can add these from the grave to your hand there and stuff as well. With Hurts, you can recycle your Novas too and your Affinities. This can summon Affinity from graveyard, which is really good. So when you have this cycled back to your hand with Hurts in your Affinity graveyard, you put this to summon Affinity, and Affinity takes some material from your opponent, and you get a negate back. It's pretty good. It's fucking fantastic. Alright. So Core, all of it. Core just like a normal summon, alright? You gotta get this as a normal summon to get some plays, but like it should be the only normal summon in this deck, to be honest, except Dre. Dre's just there to make everything level 5 when this shit was on the field, and Dre just procs every level 5, which you can get to Pallades or your Novas and your Affinity. When you summon Nova, you detach by summon a Cyber Dragon from graveyard. Keep the combo going until you get some Seeger. You sit on Seeger, Infinity, and Nova. Will you sit on? All right. And Pallades if you can. The fusion comes out situational. Like, for example, Cyber Load Fusion, you use this in a situational purpose. This pops. This takes from the extra monster zone, and this protects itself if you have a fusion monster in the graveyard, which you're going to have, because guess what? This is the new addition. I might run this at 3, but this is the new addition to this deck, which turns this deck into a monster. Alright? So, Let me show you this. All right, not this, but this is really good for your staple cards. You can banish on your opponent's turn or shit like that, and like literally, if they destroy it, you get an add off. It's a plus situation, but it's only run out one because you don't want to get into this trap in your hand. IDP is good, but DNA surgery. Why put DNA surgery? All machines anyway. No, you put DNA surgery because you could put your opponent monsters as your machines. And here's why this is helpful. You put your opponent monsters as machines, right? You got this bad boy here. This bad boy says, must first be special summoned from your extra deck by sending the above cards from either field to the graveyard. Now, does not target. It's a summoning condition. So you put everything machine, you could force your dragon, summon it from their whole deck. You just need a cyber dragon on your side of the field. You won't get a cyber dragon like horse or like that. You can sit on Nasher or whatever. Sorry about that. You sit on Nasher or whatever. You will have a cyber dragon in the field regardless. Alright, in this deck. DNA surgery turns that into a whole ass weapon. You can literally fusion their whole side of the field with your monster in the graveyard. This shit, you fuse 5 monsters this side of the field and 1 on yours, this shit is 6,000 attack. Because the other effect is, this becomes 1,000 times the number of fusion materials from it. If I can make it 7,000, 10,000 at max. But it's usually used to fuse your own opponent's side of the field, right? Because some monsters cannot be destroyed, unaffected, or whatever card effects. This is not a card effect. This is a summoning condition. A summoning condition. It's not a card effect. But that's being said though. That being said, that's all I have pretty much to say about this deck. This deck is new and approved, and like it's a monster. People cry facing this deck. All right, they cry with the Teller Lock, but they really cry in this deck too. I can't help it. I prove on time. History and time. So if y'all like and enjoy, give a like, a comment, share, or whatever. As always, it's been Corvell the X, and I'm out here. Peace, guys.